Hi, I'm Sandra Markle. Today I want to share with you one of my very favorite books, Family Pack. It's published by Charles Bridge, and I'm going to read it to you. It's a very special story, as I think you will soon see. Snowflakes fall icy bright from the storm-gray sky, while a young female wolf travels through a land where everything is new. She grew up far away in Canada. Then, along with her mother, she was trapped by humans and taken from the wolf pack that was her family to this place, to Yellowstone. There she is. First, she was penned up with her mother and a male wolf, a stranger. Her mother accepted him. She didn't. So when the pen was open, the young female ran away alone. Now she roams like a castaway in a land that is pure unknown. Look at that. Imagine being all alone somewhere she's never been without any other wolves. Each sniff reveals new things to explore. Each step touches new ground. Though she crosses snow etched with familiar tracks of deer and elk, the only wolf tracks she sees are her own. Wow. Today the wind carries the scent of elk. She tracks us until she hears pawing and snuffling, the sounds of elk eating. She slips through clumps of tall grass to get close. The wind is still in her face, and 4 elk cows munch, unaware she's there. All at once, she bursts from her cover, running, legs stretch out, tail flies behind. Will she catch them? Will she catch even one? The 4 elk turn and run. 3 lead the chase. 1 falls behind. The young wolf does what she learned at her mother's side. She homes in on just that one. Big feet keep her from sinking deep into drifted snow. She pulls closer. Then the elk finds windswept ground and sprints ahead. Will she catch it? Will she get a dinner? Finally, the young wolf stops, watching her prey escape. Through a silver cloud of panted breath, then she thrusts her muzzle skyward and howls, a long, low moan that rises and falls. In that place she used to live, her voice would have been drawn a chorus and the arrival of her family. Now she remains alone. The only answer is an owl's hoot. Hoo, 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 hoo. Each day, while the sun is high overhead, the young wolf sleeps wherever she has stopped. She's curled up with her nose tucked beneath her bushy tail to stay warm. Then as the sun sets, she rises and travels again, hunting as she goes. Often her only meal is mice. Sometimes, though, she kills a deer or even an elk. The long, cold winter is in her favor. Deer and elk have to struggle to find food beneath the ice and snow. So the young wolf learns to catch the old and the weak. But here she's getting just a mouse nibble. Yellowstone seasons bring changes to forests and meadows. The elk and deer give birth. Grazing on the summer grass, the adults grow strong again. The young grow up. The female wolf changes too, growing bigger and stronger. She fine-tunes her hunting skills. By the time the ground is snow-covered again, the female wolf is 2 years old, an adult. She hunts with confidence, keenly aware of the scents and sights of Yellowstone, this land that's become her home. Then one day her wandering takes her back to a high plateau she's visited before. Here winds keep the snow blanket thin, so there's nearly always elk grazing. But it's not the prey scent that draws her this time, it's the scent of wolf. Look at her sniffing. She tracks the markings a male wolf left, claiming this territory for his own. Then she sees him watching her from the shadows, as black as his coat. He trots to her with tail held high. They sniff each other, rub heads, and lick muzzles. He prances around the young female, and she joins his dance. She has a friend. Two lone wolves become a mated pair. Together they range over their chosen land, learning how to hunt as a team. 2 months quickly pass this way. Look, they're getting bigger prey, bigger dinners. Then the female digs a den among the roots of a towering fir. A few hunts later, she moves in. There the young female gives birth. She curls around her pups, keeping them warm while they nurse and sleep. Day after day, she cares for her new family, and the pups quickly become bigger and stronger. How many pups do you see? How many pups does she have? Did you spy 3? Outside, the male hunts alone. When he succeeds, he carries chunks of meat to the den, and the female comes out to eat. This way he feeds himself and his mate and the growing pups she nurses. Daddy bringing food home. One day, when he arrives at the den, the male discovers tiny tracks at the entrance. He stops to sniff. Now it's 4 fuzzy wool pups. It wasn't just 3, it was 4. 3 black, 1 gray burst out, followed by their mother. While the pups pounce and tumble at his feet, she greets the male with nose nudges. When she lifts her muzzle and howls, the male does too, and the pups join in with high-pitched squeaks. Today the family plays together. Once the pups are big enough, they'll hunt together. At last the female is part of a family again, her own family pack. I think we should all howl to join in. Oh! A special story about the reintroduction of wolves into Yellowstone.